Chicago making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. Rodney Hood subbed in for J.R. Smith. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Cleveland. 17-point lead, their biggest. For three, Fournier. They get the rebound.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Misses from close range.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Here's Freak. Great defense that time from Noah. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. LeBron James second.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it, but they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He has 12 points and the 1 steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
LeBron kicks to Freak. And stolen by Butler. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some fourth. .121 left in the third quarter of the game. Roten kicks to Livingston. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Roten, the pass to Livingston. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's Freak, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Freak. Moves back up, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Livingston kicks to Roten. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here's Freak. He has 31. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 33.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Excellent D there from Freak. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Bulls trail by 12. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Mirotic is out there with Noah, and it's Rose in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The shot is off. Great D that time from Love. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Cavaliers?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Stolen away.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Freak. Rose with some nice D. Chicago with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Stolen by Noah. And here we go. Dunleavy heading to the hoop. The pull-up. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 12.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak. And that one is hammered home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Over to the wing. Poked away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith's running.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And it's Rose penetrating, and it's blocked. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Love against Mirotic. There's the feed to Rose.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. Smith kicks to Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. It's simple
A little over
Slow
2.5
down
minutes have
inside,
passed
or
here
run
in the
some
fourth
pick and roll
quarter.
up top.
To the inside, Freak, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Bulls trail by 20. To the middle, here's Butler. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And it's Freak missing. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Mirotic, looking to get back on track here. Excellent D from Freak.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Love outside. James outside. Pass to Freak. Shot clock at 5. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rose dishes to Butler. Pass to Mirotic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Freak.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
Sure
Hey,
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Noah wide open. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 16 points for Joakim Noah. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dishes to Dellavedova. Here's Freak.
Settle down now.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, who's checked in for Noah. Tony Snell comes in for Mirotic. Fournier is checked in for Butler. And it's Livingston in for Derrick Rose. Freak, no good from outside.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Livingston kicks to Snell. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Fournier, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Freak, swiped away. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?